Hello everyone, it is Rob the Replicator here, just coming to you today with the March update for Replicator 3, just keeping you up to date with everything that's going on, what stage we're at, what's happening, all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. We have Ghost. This is the original here on the left. I've made the Inca Sis go back and change all the helmets. I just couldn't handle it. It was too different from the design that Clayton did that, I fell in love with and, so many other people fell in love with as well. And yeah, I just couldn't handle it. So I made him go back. So as you can see on the right, it's a huge improvement in my opinion. It's looking pretty much what we should be expecting from Ghost. Yeah, so we've gone back and changed 2 or 3 different pages that she's in with the helmet on, and it just looks so much better. I'll show you some more in a second. So yeah, you can see here, this is the old one on the left, the new one on the right. We've gone back and changed those as well. And you can again here, like it's all an improvement. It all looks dramatically better in my opinion. There'll be some minor edits to it, like I've asked him to go in and make sure the eyes are just a fraction lower. I think they're just a tad too high. But yeah, in terms of consistency and quality, I think it's a huge improvement. So really glad I've decided to do that. We'll see what the colorist feels about it. He probably won't be as happy, but he's a bit of a perfectionist too, so he'll probably appreciate the fact it looks a lot better now. So that was one small thing that just makes a big difference. I think it's going to make a huge difference to the overall quality of the book. And I'm glad I did it. I'm really glad I did it. The next thing is this page. So, I actually quite like this page. I like the mech in the page. Okay, everything else I'm a bit meh on. I think the mech is really well drawn, and from a design point of view, it's pretty cool. Like it's intimidating, scary. But it just doesn't, from storytelling point of view, it doesn't work. You've got 2 front-on shots here. I'm trying to convey something that's it's not going to land. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Pain and Swift Shock are meant to be kind of like in the background, and Valen's he's kind of in the front, in a different scene. So that's a hard sell as in itself, but the anatomy is also off, so it just didn't work. It just didn't work. So I went ahead and got him to redraw it. Shout out to Eric Canetti and Joe Thunderbuns. They, confirmed what I thought, gave me some ideas to, take it to the next level, and I think we've done that, and I'll show you right now. So here it is, redrawn. This is panel 1. So we've got Valen here, and Pain and Swift Shock in the background, but it conveys that message that we're seeing them through the screen. So, and then we have the close-up of Valen here, which is needed for dialogue and storytelling purposes, and then the mech, which that is exactly what you want to have, that sense of a scale and intimidation. He dwarfs over the size of the people on the rest of the page. So really happy that we have gone back and made that change. And it's not something you want to do, because it's just money flushed down the toilet essentially. But we're trying to make the best comic books we can. So I'm really happy with how it's looking. And from there, I sent as I said to you last time, I sent the dialogue off to the editor. He sent it back. I'll look over all the changes on the weekend. But he said it's fantastic, which is cool, because it's not something he normally says. He normally just gives me like, yeah, it's pretty good, it's good, that kind of thing. So he seems to be really excited by it, which is cool. From there, we'll get this page inked, and then I'll send off all the dialogue to Eric Weathers, and he'll start lettering it on the black and whites. And then when the colors are finished, he can just chuck them on top of that. So that's really cool. And yeah, so as I said, we're doing color edits right now. And that's they might take a little bit of time. These are two of my favorite pages that Corey's done. I want to get the book to have this standard all the way through, because I think it just looks awesome. Like, it looks like a cool comic book like this. There's a few minor things we'll change on these. Like, we'll probably make these body parts pop out more. And there's just a few technical errors too on the page. Like, this is me being pedantic, but like, the flats here are off. And like, this is meant to be hand color. I picked that up. See, like, I notice this stuff sometimes. Maybe a little bit too late sometimes, but I noticed it. So yeah, we'll just make those improvements. But in terms of skill and what is done on the pages, I think it's right up there. Like, the rendering on these guns and the light reflection on this barrel, and just, sensational. He's done such a good job, and I want the whole book to look like this. So that's what we're working towards. Really excited. It's going to look fantastic when it's all finished. And yeah, I haven't been promoting the campaign much, because I've just been trying to get the dialogue sorted to a place where I was happy with it. I was surprised how long it actually took me to get it to there. But we're there now. And yeah, the campaign's still going really well. Like, we're just $292 dues shy of 50,000 Australian dollars, which is incredible. If you haven't backed yet, consider doing so. I'd really, really like to beat Michael Bancroft to the $50,000 Australian mark, whatever it takes. And we only have 4 of these everything pack left, which is incredible. I think there was like 69 of them to start or something like that. So that's really crazy. But yeah, we're getting there. We're making good progress. Just keeping you updated. I've sent out all the original art. All the posters are on the way. If you haven't got your original art, and you want me to follow up, just get in touch with me, and I'll send you the tracking details. But most of them have started arriving now, so hopefully you should all have it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Yeah, and have a good one. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.